This driver had a peculiar routine. Every time he filled up his tank, he'd offer the gas station attendant a small tip in exchange for inflated invoices, which he later submitted to his wealthy employer, James, for reimbursement. But that wasn't all. Each evening after work, he'd secretly take James's car out to pick up passengers, earning extra cash. In just 1 month, he managed to save 10,000 rupees, though it wasn't nearly enough to satisfy his ambitions. One day, James had an urgent need to use the restroom and entrusted his prized red handbag to the driver's care. Though the man was curious, when he peeked inside and saw the substantial amount of cash, he hesitated. Tempted though he was, he knew better than to take it. After all, ever since he'd become James's driver, his family had been under constant surveillance by James's bodyguards. Reluctantly, he returned the bag, determined to resist the urge to look again. But the sight of that money haunted him. His eyes kept darting toward the bag, a small but noticeable change in behavior that didn't go unnoticed by James. One day, while the driver was resting, James called in a new candidate for the position, a clear signal that the driver's days were numbered. Furious at the implication, the driver hatched a plan. He shattered a beer bottle, hiding the jagged edge in the trunk. He wiped down the car with a rag, erasing any fingerprints, and waited for his opportunity. When James called for a ride, the driver obliged, driving as usual. Midway, a sudden downpour forced him to pull over. Seizing the moment, he told James he needed to change a tire. As James stepped out, the driver made his move, fleeing with a handbag containing 4 million rupees. He vanished to another city, bribing the local police chief with half the money. With the chief's help, he established a cab company, sharing his years of driving experience with his employees. The city's cab service improved dramatically, and the driver became a respected entrepreneur.